Let's move to tulips. Take a look at the finished product. Tulips have various color schemes. They are all divided into petals, pistils, and assembly. First, let's get started with the petals. Petals have various color schemes. They all include inner and outer layers. The 2 layers of petals are crocheted separately. They all start with a magic ring. Follow the magic ring in rounds. Let's get started. First, cast on. Here, you can use the adjustable magic ring. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise around the left little finger. Thread it between the middle finger and index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with the thumb and middle finger. Pick up the crochet hook with your right hand. Place it on the right side of the yarn. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise. With your left thumb and middle finger, pinch the crossing point of the loop. The loop should be large. Place the hook on the left side of the yarn. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. The adjustable magic ring is completed. Begin the first round. Work 1 chain as the beginning chain for the single crochet, yarn over. Draw the yarn through. The chain is done. The beginning chain for the single crochet doesn't count as 1 stitch. Move on to 1 single crochet. Insert the hook into the magic ring. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Pull through all loops at once. 1 single crochet is completed. There are 2 strands of yarn in a V shape above the single crochet. This is the stitch of the single crochet. 1 braid represents 1 stitch. Continue with the second single crochet. Insert into the ring. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over. Pull through both loops on the hook. Another single crochet is done. Refer to the chart. You need to crochet 6 single crochets in this round. Continue to crochet the remaining 4 stitches. Three. 4. 5. 6. When completed, leave the starting ring for now. This makes assembly easier later. We will consider the side with the clearer texture as the right side. Bring the cast-on yarn tail to the right side. Then find the first single crochet stitch. If you can't find it, count back 6 stitches from the last stitch. On this stitch, make 1 slip stitch to join. Insert the hook. Yarn over. And draw through all the loops on the hook. Slip stitch completed. This V-shaped braid is formed by the slip stitch. The joining slip stitch does not count as a stitch. It needs to be tightened. to prevent extra stitches later. The first round is done. Continue with round 2. Work 1 chain as the beginning chain for the single crochet, yarn over, pull the yarn through. Chain complete. Note: the beginning chain for single crochet does not count as a stitch. This will not be repeated later. Then in the first single crochet stitch of the previous round, which is the same insertion point as the last slip stitch. Work 1 single crochet. Then 11 chains. After completing, find the third chain from the hook. In this chain, pick up the top loop, which is this strand. Work 1 single crochet. Continue on the adjacent chain to the left. Pick up the top loop. Work 1 single crochet. Following the same method, continue picking up the top loop of the chains and work single crochets correspondingly. Complete the remaining 7 chains. After completing, work 1 single crochet in the adjacent stitch below on the left. For convenience in explanation, we will call the completed part a group. Continue with the second group. First, work 1 single crochet in the adjacent stitch on the left. Then chain 11. After completing, start from the third chain from the hook. Pick the half loops above. Work single crochets correspondingly. Work a total of 9 single crochets. After completing, work 1 single crochet in the adjacent stitch below on the left. Another group is completed. Follow the same method. Continue to complete the third group. After completing, work a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. Insert the hook. Yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. Tighten. This way, the second round is completed. Continue with the third round. Work 1 chain. Then, make 1 single crochet in the first single crochet stitch. Next, find the second to last single crochet of these 9. In this entry position, work 1 single crochet, then in the adjacent entry position on the left side, work 1 half double crochet, yarn over once. Insert the hook. Pull the yarn through. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. 1 half double crochet is completed. Correspondingly, there is a V-shaped braid above on the right. Continue in the adjacent entry position on the left side. Work the second half double crochet. Yarn over once. Insert the hook. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over. Draw through all 3 loops on the hook. Another half double crochet is completed. Repeat this process. Continue in the next 4 entry positions on the left side. Work 1 half double crochet in each. When done, continue in the adjacent entry position on the left side. Work 1 single crochet. Then pick up a few strands at the top. Work 1 single crochet. Please notice, do not pick into the single crochet stitch. In the same entry position, work another single crochet. Then work 1 chain. Continue in the same entry position. Work 2 single crochets. Once completed, this might cover the adjacent single crochet stitch on the left side. You can move the crocheted part to the right. Next, in the adjacent single crochet stitch on the left side, work 1 single crochet. Continue by picking up and working 6 half double crochets and 2 single crochets. The last single crochet should be worked into the last stitch of these 9 single crochets from the previous round. For convenience in explanation, we consider the crocheted part as one group. Continue with the second group. First, skip one stitch. Work one single crochet in the second stitch on the left side. Then, in the entry position of the second to last stitch of these 9 single crochets, work one single crochet, next, in the stitches on left side, work 6 half double crochets and 1 single crochet. Once completed, pick up a few strands at the top, and work 2 single crochets simultaneously. Please notice, do not insert into the stitch of the single crochet. One chain and 2 single crochets. Once completed, on the left stitches, work 1 single crochet, 6 half double crochets, and 2 single crochets. This way, the second group is completed. Following the same method, continue to crochet the third group. When completed, join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. The third round is now complete. Continue to crochet round 4. Before working, secure the yarn. Pull up a larger loop. Draw the crocheted part through the loop. Pull tight. Next, find the third to last stitch, which is the last half double crochet you crocheted. Insert into the stitch. Draw the yarn through. Carry the yarn and gently straighten it. Don't pull too tight. This way, you carried the yarn. Next, skip the 4 single crochets below. In the first half double crochet stitch on the left side, crochet 1 single crochet, don't make the single crochet too loose. Then, crochet 5 half double crochets correspondingly. After completing, in the adjacent stitch on the left side, crochet 1/2 double crochet and 1 single crochet. Next, in the adjacent stitch on the left side, crochet 1 single crochet. Continue in the adjacent stitch on the left side, crochet 2 half double crochets. After completing, in the chain position on the left side, crochet 1 single crochet. Please notice, do not pick the single crochet stitch on the left. If you can't find it exactly, an approximation is fine. Next, in the adjacent stitch on the left side, crochet 2 half double crochets. Continue by crocheting 1 single crochet on the left side. Then, in the stitch on the left side, crochet 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet at the same time. After completing, crochet 5 half double crochets correspondingly. Not counting the initial single crochet, we consider the crocheted part as a group. After completing a group, move on to crochet 1 SC2 tog. First, in the adjacent stitch on the left side, crochet 1 unclosed single crochet, insert the hook, pull the yarn through. This is the unclosed single crochet. Make sure the loops on the hook are not too loose. Below, skip 4 single crochets in the first half double crochet stitch of the next group. Continue to crochet 1 unclosed single crochet. Insert the hook into the stitch. Pull the yarn through. Similarly, make sure the loops are not too loose. Then yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. 1 SC2 tog is completed. Move on to the next group. Start from the adjacent stitch on the left. Crochet 5 half double crochets evenly. Then crochet 1 half double crochet and 1 single crochet into the adjacent stitch on the left. Continue in the adjacent stitch on the left, crochet 1 single crochet, crochet 2 half double crochets into the adjacent stitch on the left. After completing, crochet 1 single crochet into this chain position. Then crochet symmetrical stitches to this side. Continue to crochet 5 half double crochets in a row. Another group is completed. Continue with 1SC2 tog. This means starting with the adjacent stitch on the left, and the first half double crochet stitch of the next group. Crochet 1 unclosed single crochet in each. Then yarn over. Pull the yarn through all loops at once. Another SC2 tog is completed. Continue to complete the remaining group. When done, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. Tighten. Then crochet 1 chain to secure. Enlarge the loop. Leave a yarn tail of about 10 centimeters. Cut the yarn. Tighten. Finally, have the right side texture facing out. Weave in the ending yarn tail from the inside. And bring it through the center hole to the outside. This way, the crocheting method for the inner petal is finished. Please complete the remaining inner petals. Let's move to the outer petals. The cast on and the first round are identical to the inner petal. The second round stitches are similar to the inner petal. Just add 3 more chains and 3 more single crochets to each group here. Refer to the previous demonstration. Following the chart, crochet the first 2 rounds. I have already crocheted them. After crocheting them, I will continue to demonstrate the third round. Make 1 chain. Then, in the first single crochet, crochet 1 single crochet. Next, in the entry position of the second to last single crochet, crochet 1 single crochet. On the left side, adjacent position, crochet 1 half double crochet. Continue at the adjacent position on the left side, crochet 1 double crochet, yarn over once. Insert the hook. Pull the yarn through. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. There are 2 loops remaining. Yarn over again, pull the yarn through all loops at once. 1 double crochet is completed. Correspondingly, there is also a V-shaped braid at the top, right? On the left side, adjacent position, continue to crochet 1 double crochet, yarn over once. Insert the hook, pull the yarn through. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over one after another, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Repeat this process twice. Another double crochet is completed. Repeat this process. Continue to crochet 4 double crochets, corresponding to each stitch. After completing, crochet 2 half double crochets, corresponding to each stitch. Now, we reach the position of single crochets and chains. The stitches match the corresponding position on the inner layer. Please crochet this part according to the chart. And crochet the remaining part. Crochet all the way to the last single crochet position. We consider the crocheted part as one group. Continue to crochet the remaining 2 groups. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. That completes the 3rd round. Continue to crochet round 4. The crocheting method for this round is similar to the inner layer. First, secure the yarn. Then carry the yarn to the last half double crochet position, which is the 3rd stitch from the end. Next, in the first half double crochet stitch of the first group, crochet 1 single crochet, continue following the chart to crochet all the way to the double crochet positions on this side. After completing, in these 2 half double crochet stitches, crochet 1 SC2 tog. Continue referring to the chart. Crochet the entire round. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet, then fasten off normally. Weave in the ending yarn tail inside, and bring it through the ring to the outside. This way, the crocheting method for the outer petals is also finished. Similarly, crochet the remaining outer petals and set them aside. Finally, assemble everything. First, take out the inner and outer petals in the same color. Here I will use a swatch to demonstrate. Next, take out 6 pistils like this. And 1 flower stem. Then roughly align the pistils. Fold in half. Overlap the folded part with one end of the flower stem. Spread out the pistils roughly. Then wrap with the same color yarn of the petals. The swatch here is in random colors. Apply a little glue. Wrap it tightly. Try not to expose the stem. Wrap for about 2 centimeters. Secure the yarn tail after completing. Next, insert the stem into the center of the inner petal. Then tighten the magic ring, which means just pull tight this yarn tail. Slightly tighten it. Continue to thread the outer petals as well. Pull the yarn tail through. Secure the ring. Next, adjust the inner petal. Position its base tightly against the outer petal, and stagger it roughly. Then secure it with glue between the inner and outer petals. Once the glue dries, adjust the position of the petals. Make the top of the pistil roughly align with the petals. Next, take out the yarn for crocheting ferns. The colors for the swatch are random. Start wrapping from the base of the petals. Wrap the yarn tails in together. The method is the same as wrapping the flower stem. Please complete this. This completes the assembly of a tulip. Next, please follows the same method. Complete the assembly of the remaining tulips. Finally, let's learn about hydrangeas. Let's look at the finished product. Hydrangeas are made up of individual small flowers. These small flowers have various color schemes. They all include the main part and the flower core. The main part uses the foundation chain method. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. After finishing, make the flower core. Finally, assemble everything. Now, let's get started. First, make one chain. For this chain, don't crochet it too loose, to prevent the hole from getting bigger later. Now crochet the first round. Make 2 chains as beginning chain. Insert the hook into the half loop of the starting chain, and work 1 double crochet. Next is a picot. Then in the starting chain, work 1 double crochet. Two chains. Work 1 slip stitch in the same position. No need to tighten. We consider the already crocheted stitches as one group. This round is repeating this group. Crochet a total of 4 groups. Continue crocheting. If it's too narrow to crochet, shift the crocheted stitches to the right. After crocheting, work 1 chain to secure. Leave 15 centimeters of yarn tail, and cut the yarn. One small flower is now completed. We will consider the clearer texture side as the front. Next, we will assemble. First, make the flower core. Cut a piece of wire that is 20 centimeters long. Take out the pearls. Insert the wire. Then take out the small flowers. Insert one end of the wire through the center edge on the right side of the flower. The other end should be picked up from the other side, and inserted into the wrong side. Pull tight. Pinch the wire tightly. Try not to let the wire show on the right side. Twist the wire. Apply a little glue to the top of the wire. Place the starting yarn tail against the wire. Wrap it with the reserved yarn tail around the wire. Secure the tail end. The small flower is now assembled. Assemble the remaining small flowers in the same way. Next, let's learn about the leaves. We will start with the foundation chain. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. Wrap the wire as you crochet. The new stitch technique used is the DC2 tog. Let's get started. Cast on and the first round are similar to the first round of the rose leaf. Crochet while wrapping the wire. Refer to the chart and follow the previous demonstration to complete it. I have already completed this part in advance. Now let's crochet the second round. This round does not require wrapping the wire. Chain 1 as the beginning chain. Refer to the chart and crochet the corresponding stitches. In the first single crochet of the 3 single crochets at the tip, make 1 single crochet. In the left single crochet, make 1 single crochet, 1 chain, 1 single crochet, then rotate the piece. Crochet symmetrical stitches to the other side. When done, make one single crochet in the last single crochet. Then join with the first stitch using a slip stitch. Remember to wrap the wire. Pull tight. This completes the second round. Continue with the third round. Make one chain as your beginning chain. First, make one single crochet. After completing, make one picot. Refer to the chart. Continue crocheting until the 6th picot position. The next stitch is a DC2 tog. First, make 2 unclosed double crochets. Yarn over once. Insert into the left stitch. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The first unclosed double crochet is completed. Make the second one. Yarn over once. Insert into the left stitch. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The second stitch is completed. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through. The DC2 tog is now completed. Then crochet a picot. When crocheting, pick up the 3 strands below together. Crochet the second DC2 tog. Work the first unclosed stitch in the same position of the left stitch of last DC2 tog. Make the second unclosed stitch in the adjacent position. Yarn over and draw through once more. The second DC2 tog is now completed. Continue by crocheting a picot. Crochet the third DC2 tog. Please notice the insertion point. Then crochet a picot. Continue crocheting according to the chart. At the chain position, pick up the chain space and crochet a single crochet. A double crochet. A picot. A chain. A single crochet. After completing, crochet symmetrical stitches on this side. After completing, crochet one single crochet in the last single crochet. Then join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Weave in the thin wire. Leave 10 centimeters of yarn tail, and fasten off the yarn. This completes the third round. The leaf is also finished. Now, let's assemble. Take out all the small flowers. Arrange them neatly. Here, you can make the small flowers into 1 or 2 branches based on your preference. In the sample, the number and colors of the flowers are random. Follow the actual project in your hands. Leave about 5 centimeters at the top, and wrap around the flower stem. Take the yarn used for crocheting the leaf and yarn over. Make sure the flowers at the top are on the same plane. Try not to expose the stem. Wrap for about 4 centimeters. Add the leaf. Continue wrapping until finished. Please notice that the right side of the leaf faces up. Secure the yarn tail. The process of making the hydrangea is now explained. Up to this point, the process of making the flower branches is explained. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.